starting a pool service business in Arizona. The Grand Canyon State has over 600,000 residential pools, making it one of the best markets in the country. But before you pick up a skimmer, you need to get the legal side right. Here's your complete compliance roadmap. Step 1, choose your business structure. Most pool service companies start as an LLC for liability protection. Register with the Arizona Corporation Commission online. If you go sole proprietorship, register a trade name with the Secretary of State. Then get your EIN from the IRS. Also, it's free and takes 5 minutes. Next, register with the Arizona Department of Revenue. You'll need a transaction privilege tax license through aztaxes.gov if you sell parts or do contracting work. Here's the good news. Routine pool service fees are generally not subject to sales tax. You pay tax when you buy chemicals, but you don't charge tax on the service itself. Local licensing varies widely across Arizona. Phoenix has no general business license requirement, but Tucson, Scottsdale, Mesa, Glendale, and Tempe all require one. Fees typically run $30 to $100 per city. Check every city you'll operate in. Some require a license if you merely have clients there. Arizona's Handyman exemption is the key rule every pool pro needs to know. If each job stays under $1,000 and no building permit is required, you can clean pools, test water, and add chemicals without a contractor's license. But the moment you cross that $1,000 threshold or do equipment installations, you need to be licensed. For repairs and equipment work, you need an R6 or CR6 license from the Arizona Registrar of Contractors. That means passing a business management exam and a trade exam, proving at least 2 years of hands-on experience, posting a surety bond starting at $1,000 and paying the application fee. Display your ROC number on all contracts, ads, and your website. It's required by law. Insurance is non-negotiable. Get general liability coverage. Aim for $1 million. Expect to pay $600 to $1,200 a year for a small operation. Add commercial auto insurance for your work vehicle. If you have the ROC license, you'll also need a surety bond filed with the registrar. And if you hire anyone, workers' compensation is mandatory from day one. Arizona requires workers' compensation insurance the moment you have even one employee. Sole proprietors with no employees are exempt and can file for an exclusion with the Industrial Commission. When you hire, you must complete W-4 and I-9 paperwork, file Arizona A-4 for state withholding, and run E-Verify for every new hire. Calling a worker an independent contractor to dodge workers' comp is risky and often not legally sound. Arizona doesn't outright forbid storing pool chemicals at home, but you must follow local fire codes. Store chlorine in a cool, dry, ventilated area away from acids and fuels. Keep muriatic acid in a separate container, low to the ground. Have safety data sheets for every chemical accessible at all times. Equip your vehicle with a spill kit, PPE, and an eye wash station. When draining pools, Arizona has specific rules. Discharge to the sanitary sewer, never to storm drains or open desert. Dechlorinate the water first, and chlorine levels must be near zero before discharge. Some cities like Phoenix have had drought restrictions on pool draining, so check current local rules. Locate sewer cleanouts in advance and have a submersible pump with a long enough hose. Commercial and semi-public pools fall under County Health Department oversight in Arizona. Maricopa County and Pima County both have detailed pool codes. You'll need a certified pool operator on record, proper chemical logs, and regular inspections. If water is too cloudy to see the main drain, the pool must close immediately. The health department cites the owner, But as the service provider, violations reflect directly on your reputation. Arizona has one of the strictest pool barrier laws in the country. So, while the homeowner is legally responsible for fencing, you should alert them to any issues. A broken gate latch or damaged fences, a code violation, and a drowning risk. For drain covers, treat every missing or broken cover as an emergency. Carry common replacement models on your truck. Industry best practice says replace drain covers every 5 to 7 years. Be very careful with how you advertise. If you don't have a RUC license, you cannot say licensed in any context that implies a contractor's license. The ROC can penalize you for fraudulent advertising. If you do have the license, include your ROC number on all business cards, contracts, printed ads, and your website. You can advertise CPO certification if you have it, but keep the credential current. Professional documentation sets you apart from day one. You need a service contract template covering scope, frequency, fees, and termination. A repair work authorization form with pricing and customer signature. Professional invoices with your ROC number. Pool inspection checklists for new customer onboarding, chemical use logs for cost tracking and liability defense, and an incident report form for any accidents or property damage. Regulations change. Join IPESA. They have active Arizona chapters and alert members to code changes. Attend the Western Pool and Spa Show for continuing education. Subscribe to ROC newsletters for licensing updates. Check county health department websites annually for pool code amendments. And renew your CPO certification every 5 years. Building a network of fellow pool pros is the best early warning system for new rules. That's the complete legal roadmap for launching a pool service business in Arizona. From LLC formation and tax registration to ROC licensing, insurance, and chemical compliance. It's a lot of steps on paper, but each one is manageable. Get the legal foundation right, and you can focus on what matters, delivering great pool service. Like and subscribe for more state-by-state compliance guides.